Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm Fatal, and today I'm going to be listing who I think are the top SG slash UHC, or UHC slash S, whatever. Those kind of PvPers. No pot PvPers, no Gapple faction. No, not in my list. No, nuh-uh. UHC SG PvPers. They're all going to be like, you know, the famous people. They're the first people you think of. So, I'm just going to say those. So, at the number 10 spot, we got SuchSpeed. A lot of people underestimate this guy, but he's definitely worthy of being number 10 on this list because like, okay, I don't know if you saw it, but on UHC on air, he just went in, he killed so many people. Like, he snowballed the life out of that game. But the thing is, his offensive play is a little too much sometimes because I don't know, he just kind of overextends too much. That does not get rid of the fact that he is really good at what he does when he plays offensive, and he's worthy of number 10. And at the number 9 slot, we got Barcode. Barcode is another one that's kind of underestimated, but he is one of the best miners in my opinion. Like the rest of this list is all opinionated, but he's really good at mining, able to sometimes dig straight down in a UHC, mine full diamond, go to the nether, get prot 3 diamond, and win the game. But not only can he mine really well, obviously he's good at PvP. I wouldn't be putting him on the list if he wasn't able to PvP, but he, in team fights, his teamwork is almost up level the best, almost, but not quite enough to be higher on the list. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, at the number 8 slot, we got BiboyQG, or Ace, however you want to call him. He can mine well, but that's not why I put him on the number 8 slot. He has really good ways of making defensive strategies. He can be at a really bad disadvantage and be able to put you in a position where you actually can't fight back, and he forces you into losing. His melee could use a lot of work compared to all the other people on this list, but it does not, no, he's still really good with a bow. And another thing I'd like to point out, since this list is UHC and SG PvPers, he has some of the best stats on MCSG. He's really good. Better than, again, a lot of people on this list. A lot of people on this list are only UHC PvPers, but Ace is another one. He's really good at MCSG, being able to predict other people's movements to where he can counter basically anything you do. Alright, at the number 7 slot, we have Tylarzz, or Lars, or whatever you want to call him. I swear. Okay. He can mine, he can rod, he can bow, he can lava. He is easily worthy of the number 7 slot because of his abilities of rushing into fights and demolishing anything and everything in his path. But sometimes his aggressive nature can throw him off when he overextends, and it could get him killed. But most of the time, when it comes to Tylarzz, it pays off. He does pretty well. Not pretty well. He does way above average. Number 6 goes to the best Ginger 13, or Jake. I swear to God. Not only can he mine really well, it's mining. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you can mine, because if you can snowball like some of these people, it really doesn't matter. But he has faster reflexes than Barcode and is more balanced than some of the players below him. So that's why I think he deserves number 6 on this. He clicks ridiculously fast. I don't know how many clicks per second he gets, but I think it's more than I do, and I get 12 on a good day, like on a really good day. So yeah, he has unnatural fingers. Protect your girl, because Ginger's in the UHC. Yeah, kill me, please. Number 5 slot goes to BlueDeww. If you take Solar Flare and his melee abilities, and you kind of like multiply him by 2, that would be BlueDeww. He's able to go in without gappling, pre-gapping, you know, pre-heading, anything like that, and just make sword combos that no one can match. He's able to just combo you into submission. However, since his melee is so top notch, his archery's notch doesn't exist anymore. He's not good at the bow at all, and he gets actually very mad. Well, not very mad, but he gets quite salty when someone uses a bow, and that is the only reason he doesn't have a higher spot on this list. But I think 5 suited him pretty well for the combos that he does get against people, and the amount of times he gets accusated. So I think that's worth something. Alright, number 4, we got this dude, Huahwi, the man that always leaves. He's like he's kind of like a dad from the hood, if you will. He leaves whenever he wants, but when he does come back, he's the real MVP. Not only is he really well balanced, he knows how to offensively push you out of your comfort zone, like, and just kill you when you're freaking out, if you know what I mean by that. Like, I'm gonna use his fight with Nestorio. Nestorio was a very defensive player, and Huahwi's a really aggressive player. But Huahwi forced Nestorio out of his comfort zone of bowing, and he was able to get that last combo on him, and he was able to win. I think that's worthy of number 4 on this list. Alright, on number 3, we have xNestorio, which I just previously mentioned. His melee might not be the very best, but his archery is. His ability to contain people with his legendary levels of bow spam, to where he doesn't even need to scroll to his sword. Yeah, scroll. I said that because he scrolls. Half the time, that's why he deserves number 3. Like, I've never fought him personally, but I've seen people fight him, and it's pretty insane. He rarely needs to melee, because his bow skill is up level the best. If you can hit him in melee in a fight in a UHC, I'd congratulate you. Alright, number 2 slot. This was a very hard decision for the top 2 players, because I think they're very equal. But I had to make a decision for the list, so number 2 goes to Dante. Alright, well, he deserves number 2 because, well, he's just ridiculously good at this game. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just, like, sprouted out of nowhere, and he blew up, dude. He was the first to get to, I'm pretty sure, 2600, 2700, and 2800 elo in previous Bad Lion seasons. And, yeah, he's a lot more balanced than a lot of people. Like, he can sometimes have the bow skill of BiboyQG, and then sometimes have the sword skill of almost BlueDeww. So, when you're against that in a UHC, you can't really do much, because he just can really outsmart you in almost every situation. One thing he's missing is sometimes he can be a little reckless, like slightly though. He's so balanced that it's almost not noticeable. And at the number 1 slot, we have Chanse, or official Chanse, or any other alt that he has. Maybe even the alt that he got himself banned on. Who knows? He might not always take the game seriously, but when he does, he can really put on a show sometimes. Like Dante, he's very well balanced, but leans a bit too much on the melee. However, his ridiculously quick reflexes put him above every person on this list. I've never seen anyone, except for Korean StarCraft players, have faster reflexes than Chanse does. It doesn't matter what situation he's in, he was able to do anything whenever he wants because he's so fast with everything. A good example of this would probably be, I'm just gonna say this because I used it for SuchSpeed too. UHC on air. He was one hit. He was half a heart, and he was in the middle of eating a gapple. He finished the gapple, and he had probably 0.01 of a second to MLG water, and he was able to do it because of his ridiculously fast reflexes. But that's not all. He has really fast clicking speed and good aim, So he's able to just tie all that together and become, you know, just what I think is all you need in a PvPer. He can outsmart people, but he usually gets outsmarted because of how careless sometimes he is. But I don't know. If he focuses, he can really... I feel like he could be slightly better than Dante. But they're... You know what? Not both. They're all really good PvPers. I had to kind of sit down and just weigh them out, if you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed this list, and comment down your top 10s because I'm very interested to know what you guys think. If I see one pop PvPer, I'm definitely gonna delete the comment. I'm just joking, I don't care. But yeah, comment down your top 10 and tell me what you think about this top 10. Yeah, I'll see you later, guys.